Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I am going to do the zodiac reading for Cancer for the lunation of the new moon solar eclipse in Taurus on the Scorpio axis. This is incredible energy. Overall, the energy is of recalibrating the way we value our tangible life, such as money, items, cars, houses, and balancing that with how we experience joy. And it feels like we are now going to be in what I'm hearing is synchronistic balance and recalibrating how we define what brings us joy. And that's just my feeling from this. But anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for supporting my channel, because your interactions here help to work with the algorithm of YouTube to get these messages to more people. I just saw Soulmate and New Beginnings in the pre-shuffle, and when I just cut the deck here, I'm just doing a quick shuffle so I can start to get in touch with the energies. Helps me to calibrate. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watchers. And another caveat about preparing for this lunation, I'm posting these readings well in advance so that you can kind of have an idea, a heads up of what the energies are going to kind of start swirling around you, so that you know how best to work with them and integrate them. But I will say there are a couple of caveats. I guess, you know, Spirit sent some caveats on this. This is a powerful lunation. There is a sense of urgency about it. I don't know why, but it feels as though it's going to have a transformative effect on us, humanity, as well as individually and in the collective. But what I want to say is there are some prep steps to take for this lunation. And this is just what I've been guided to say. A, get your physical environment in order. If you need to, you know, kind of cleanse your home, organize, get everything in order so that you can focus on the integration. These are going to be wild and powerful energies, and they're going to exhaust you. So anything you can do in advance, maybe make a couple of meals in advance, and like so that you can heat and eat later. You're going to be exhausted with the integration. You're going to be exhilarated and exhausted at the same time. So get your car in order, get your house in order, get your clothes in order, just get things in order so that you can focus on the integration of these energies. Also, maybe do some heart chakra clearing, because this is going to really focus on opening of the heart chakra. And then also do whatever you can to cleanse your physical being. So if you need to do a little mild fast, make sure you safely fast. Maybe spiritual baths, you know, meditation, anything you can do to prepare for this lunation, because I'm telling you, it is going to be powerful, and the energies are going to be intense, and that is going to exhaust your physical being. So if you need to do something in preparation for work, now's the time to do it. I'm posting these well in advance to give us plenty of time to start getting these things in order. So I'm going to start posting these videos. They will be posted Monday and Tuesday prior to the lunation. So this is the Rumi deck. Let's get started for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watcher for the new moon solar eclipse in Taurus, happening April 30th, my eldest son's birthday. Victory of Mariam. 41. That is a 5. That is change coming in. This is a victorious change for you, Cancer. So let's just read real quick. This is a celebration. This is almost like Six of Wands energy. If you are longing to caress the moon, don't turn away from it. If you are not ill, why do you crawl under a blanket to hide? You are in a quarry of sweets. Why do you look so sour? You live in the spring of life. Why are you withered inside? Don't fight against yourself. Don't flee from what could be your glory. Like a fearless moth, dive into the flame. Why be linked to your obsessions? Burn out in the flame until your heart and soul are enlightened. Get out of the old carcass and form yourself a new body. Why are you afraid of a fox when you can descend from lions? When you descend from lions? Why be a lame ass when you have the strength of stallions? The beloved you seek will arrive to open the door to your fortune, for love is the key that opens all the locks. This oracle brings a message of affirmation and success. Your victory is already assured. You are being led into it now, no matter what you believe. If you believe it is not possible, you are placing more faith in the appearance of distraction or obstacle than in your utter success. No matter if you have forgotten for a moment the divine lives in you as you, and that apparent failure is only part of the process. The plan through which learning happens, serving the ultimate holy victory. Yes, your victory is inevitable. So through this new energy coming in, you are going to absolutely feel this the momentum of success. So do not doubt yourself. This is the Lover's Oracle we're going to pull. Oh, that one's going to stay. We're going to pull a couple of cards from this. Now, if you are Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, I try to approach both in this reading from the standpoint that you can have messages for both of the energies within you, but also if you are feeling that you are a divine counterpart. All right, let's cut the cards and find out what messages come through. Okay, so this is a time of a heart activation, a heart chakra opening. So this is a focus of this lunation. A message for you. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. That is a message to yourself, and it could also mean a message from a divine counterpart. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. This is all about the shift. You have to choose whether you're going to elevate into higher levels of joy and love. It is a choice, and it requires a change. Let's take some from the Muse Tarot. This is Divine Feminine energy in this deck. I'll do Divine Masculine energy a little later with the Light Seers Tarot, but right now, let's talk about what this means for you. There's a message of love. This is a heart chakra awakening, or activation or opening for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watcher. Tell me about this first card. The High Priestess. Number 2. That's your choice. 2s are decisions, choices. Follow your intuition. Make your choices based upon your intuition. So if you feel connected to a divine counterpart, or at least to self-love, you are being very strongly guided by your intuition and higher self to really expand that frequency. There is divine love coming to you. So here we have the 5 of Wands, 5 of Inspiration, with the 10 of Voices, or the 10 of Swords, and the 4 of Materials, 4 of Pentacles, which I usually read as either fear or rejection, or trying to overprotect. So it feels as though that you've had some experience with this internal conflict, or maybe it's conflict with your divine counterpart, and now you feel like you've been rejected, and this is painful. But it also could mean that you have had some inner conflict about your self-worth. This really feels like the relationship thing, though. We have 2 5s. Oh, and there's the 6 of materials, 6 of pentacles. This is creating that, it's kind of give and take. Maybe that's what has been missing, but here it's almost like you're giving and receiving to yourself. And I'll clarify this in just a minute. But there needs to be an equal give and take, and maybe there hasn't been, and that's what's created this conflict, and that's why you feel rejected. Maybe you gave and gave and gave, and then you did a lot of the work, and they didn't. Here's the 3 of materials. That is a partnership, definitely a partnership, but there's not a lot of love in this partnership right now. There's pentacles, there's a lot of pentacles, but no cups. There's the 8 of pentacles in the challenge position. Somebody is given and given and given and given materially, and it has not been reciprocated, it feels like, and that's causing this conflict. Ah, Ace of Emotions in the challenge position. Yeah. That's why there's no kind of new... The cup wasn't given. It was all... A lot of it was... You may have given a lot materially to this person, and it wasn't reciprocated. And really what you were trying to give was love, this emotions, but you gave it through tangible things. Kind of felt like you were trying to buy this person's love. That's codependency, and that's what needs to be fixed here before this lunation. Yeah, 7 of emotions, 7 of cups. I'm going to pull, this is my clarification deck. I'm going to use this for the other energy. Okay, so self-love comes first. Your self-worth comes from you, and you are being guided that there's something in this connection that needs to be fixed, and part of it is you can't give money as love. Close your eyes and tell yourself you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of circumstances and currently find yourself in. And these two are very connected. I'm going to leave this like this. And here's the 5 of Cups, that forlorn energy, because, man, you were definitely focused on the material. You or your counterpart, take it as it resonates. This is the spiritual connection here. We were really focused on the tangible, and it's been very unfulfilling for you. And that's the circumstance that you're fighting right now. That's that internal conflict. Well, this flew out right over there. There's a 9 of Swords. You've been thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking about how to get out of this. But this is control. You're trying to control this. And you're in that 8 of Swords energy where you're trapped in this energy. But it feels like you're trying to control the dynamic. There's the Queen of Wands. Yeah. In the reverse, the cards are very talk. This is Wheel of Fortune. This is not what is intended for you. Joy is intended for you. Abundance is intended for you. It feels like you have the abundance, but it's hollow. It's an empty cup. And that's what's confusing you. Here's the Hangman. Yeah, we need to shift this. We have 2 major arcana. This needs to shift, this perception. You need to feel joy from within and not try and create or manipulate joy through money, is what they're saying. And there's the King of Swords, yeah. Okay, so just what I was saying about this energy, they said bottom of the deck, the Chariot. Yeah, it is definitely time to take control of the situation within you and balance these 2 energies. The masculine and the feminine. You need to balance those, but it feels as though, yeah, see, here's the 10 of Cups right underneath with the 5 of Wands. That's what's been holding you back. Okay, so what we were talking about in the during the pre-shuffle was how this lunation is going to help us recalibrate the way we see abundance and joy. Our material possessions, and how we're going to balance the focus on bringing in more things that make us feel happy and joyful, and not less focused on the money. And this is definitely aligned with this reading for Cancer. So Cancerians, this is definitely a recalibration lunation for you. This is the Sacred Traveler Oracle. Let's take a few from there. Okay, fogged in. Go slow, take time. You definitely feel fogged in. The 9 of Swords energy, but this is also 6 of Swords energy. You can move out of this. Remember to take some of those prep steps before the lunation in order to prepare yourself for the incoming energies. I just feel like that's really important. You feel like you can't move forward. That's why this Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse, and the Queen of Wands as well, because you're kind of stuck. You're confused about how to get out of this energy. You're perplexed. Unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. This is your choice point. This lunation is going to help clarify some of this issue and move you more into feeling like you deserve vast vistas. Expand your horizons. Expand your view of what joy is. Come out of your box. They said bottom of the deck. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. This is that 6 of Pentacles energy, but it's really kind of like 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. This is energy that is flowing to you and will flow through you. But you are going to have to be open and create that energetic what's the word I'm looking for? Symbiosis. It's an energetic symbiosis of loving yourself and being able to allow others to love you. This is the Illuminated Tarot. These are some pretty profound messages coming through in these zodiacs. Here we have the Queen of Spades and the 10 of Clubs. This deck is a little different because all the major arcana are embedded in the regular. There's the Queen of Spades, strategy, intelligence, and ambition. And that is covered by the Queen of, or the 10 of Clubs, which is a responsibility or burden. You haven't quite figured out how to shift from this. This is 10 of Wands energy, and this is Queen of Swords energy. You haven't yet figured out how to cut you free from this energy. Let's continue with this deck. We'll get some advice from Spirit on what we can do. Seven of Diamonds. Feels like the Sun card. Oh, it's the Star. Hope and healing. This is something that definitely needs to be healed in you. This is kind of like feeling unworthy, that you have to try and contribute financially to somebody in order to be loved, and that you are having a, oh my, having a hard time experiencing self-love. Let me see here. Is that the only one? Felt like another one. Okay, so we have the Three of Hearts, which is union energy in the challenged position. We have the 10 of Cups, and we have the 4 of Diamonds. So this feels like Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Plans are set in motion. And then the Four of Diamonds. Hesitation to help others. Preoccupation with material possessions. There you go. That's what's creating this dynamic where you're not challenged in union. This is Wheel of Fortune. Now, this lunation is going to set in motion the recalibration. Bingo. All right, let's take messages from your guides. Actually, no, they asked me to take, this is Divine Masculine energy from this deck. Let's find out what's going on in Divine Masculine energy. So this could be the energy within you, or it can also be a divine counterpart. Let's see what's going on in Divine Masculine energy. You feel taken advantage of. And that's putting a barrier to your joy. There's the resentment. There's the Knight of Swords in the challenged position. Not communicating, not taking action. They're kind of confused about what to do next, because it feels as though there's been kind of a tradition in the relationship, and now all of a sudden, you know, it feels like you put on the brakes, and now they're confused about what's going on. There's no clarity. There is the World card and the Nine of Cups. So the World card offers this new beginning for you for this to be more of a fulfilling relationship. Here we have the Ten of Cups, yep, right after the Nine of Cups, and the King of Cups. You need to be a little bit more emotionally detached, because you're resenting the fact that they're emotionally detached. So it feels as though there's been no emotional communication, and they're not communicating emotionally toward you. But this lunation may change that, because you're going to change the energy. They're not speaking what's on their mind. And there's the Queen of Cups. There we go. The King and Queen of Cups over the Ten of Cups, over the Nine of Cups, over the World. So in order to bring this into union, into divine counterpart union, this cycle needs to end, and this lunation is ending it, and it's offering you this opportunity. But you have to make the decision, and you have to make the changes necessary in order for you to have that victory. Six of Wands, victory. There we go. I love it when the cards confirm what I say. Okay, so there we go. There's the Ten of Pentacles. That's absolutely a grand opportunity to make this come into fruition. But now you know what's been derailing you, and now you have time to fix it prior to this lunation that's going to bring in this shift of energy. This is messages from your guides. Let's see what they say. And I'm going to pull, everyone has value, and that means you. Everyone has value, that means you. Trust your intuition. We've seen the High Priestess out here a couple of times, and she actually is, this Queen of Cups is being in her emotional intelligence, intuition. This is a very clear reading. Okay. All right. Calm is not a weakness. Forgive yourself. Choose love over fear. And that's where this fear-based action was, that you were afraid this person wasn't going to love you if you didn't give them money. And never judge another. All right. Let's see if there's any other information. We'll use the clarification deck. I know this is getting kind of long. Any other messages that my viewer needs to know about this lunation? Tower. This is the shift. This tower is going to bring down the old paradigm and offer the opportunity for you to have that Ace of Cups. There it is in the upright by changing this strategy. And there's the Six of Cups in the reverse. Six of Cups to me are soul connections. And there's the Chariot. Now we saw the Chariot earlier. So bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. You're going to have to take some time to invest and be patient to see some of the outcomes of this shift. But you're the one in charge. You're the one in command of the Chariot. And right now there may not be the recognition for this Six of Cups energy, this soul connection, because it's fogged in. It's fogged into this this dynamic that's been created. Okay, anything else? Okay, Two of Wands. There's your choice. This is the path you get to choose now. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. Maybe not focusing so much on the material instead of balancing that with the joy. This has been what's out of balance. And we talked exactly about that. Okay, I'm going to take one more card. Actually, the card just kind of flew out. And I think there are two. If I can get them. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay. Bottom line. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Yeah, this King of Cups isn't really speaking the fact that he feels this connection because it's clouded. It's fogged in by all of this. So you have a soulmate who has deeper feelings with you, for you, than they are expressing right now because the emotional climate is not right. But this is a new opportunity, so take it. There's sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. This is all about the relationship. But this has to be true and authentic from your heart. And not about money. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, actually, nope, I'm not. I'll take that back. I promised you a couple of self-care cards to help you prepare for this lunation. I didn't use these in all the zodiac readings, but only the ones that are showing me that there needs to be a real shift in self-perception and the way you value yourself and self-worth. Clean your space. I think we talked about that already. Prepare for the new energies coming in. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to feel like sleeping a lot. And you're going to need to hydrate. Make an altar. This is a good time to meditate and clear your energetic field. Write a gratitude list. This is going to help you identify with some of the things that you already have and help you recalibrate this joy and what the metric by which you measure joy. And connect with fire. Maybe do a fire ritual to burn away some things. Write down some things that you no longer want to bring through to the other side of this energy and release them to the universe. Watch a movie. Curl up, take some me time, some alone time. Take good care of yourself, and maybe a little glass of wine, something where you can just relax and start to really connect with self. All right. Namaste.